Christmas for the British monarchy is not merely a festive celebration, it is a true battlefield for influence, status, and the right to remain at the royal table. Beneath the surface of what seems like a joyful holiday, a whirlwind of family dynamics, long-standing traditions, and power struggles quietly unfolds. What really goes on during this supposedly merry time? Why are children separated from the adults, relegated to their own table? Why is it that servants are not allowed to breathe openly during the royal feast? And, perhaps most intriguingly, who is fighting for power within the House of Windsor, and how is King Charles III attempting to assert his authority over his relatives? As the royal family prepares for another Christmas at Sandringham, we'll uncover shocking revelations. Why have Princesses Beatrice and Eugenie started speaking out about money? What sacrifices have Prince Andrew's daughters made to secure their father's estate? And according to rumors, which family members are already preparing to be crossed off the guest list once William ascends to the throne? But the most shocking revelations come from the chaos lurking behind the polished facade of the royal family's seemingly perfect holiday. What are the guests unhappy about? Why has Charles III jeopardized long-standing traditions? And which simmering conflicts are slowly eroding the trust within the monarchy itself? Get ready for a scandalous Christmas among the British aristocracy, where every detail, from the number of outfit changes to the meticulous seating arrangements, is designed to reinforce the hierarchy and the weight of tradition. The royal battlefield, Sandringham Christmas traditions and protocols. 5 outfit changes a day, strict dress codes, and a festive feast turned into a display of royal rank. This is Christmas at Sandringham. This year, 45 members of the royal family will gather under one roof, but don't be fooled. Some of them are far less official than the public might think. Christmas at the British royal household is not just about family togetherness, it is an exhibition of opulence, etiquette, and unrelenting tradition. The world of royal etiquette is not for the faint-hearted, it is a ruthless ritual, even during what should be an intimate family holiday. Every gesture, every ceremony, and every order of seating is predetermined, leaving no room for spontaneity. Even the seating at the grand Christmas table is meticulously arranged, with name cards ensuring that the strict hierarchy is upheld. Prince William, the heir to the throne, is expected to shine as the star of the day, with his wife, Princess Kate, and their children playing their supporting roles. The royal festivities officially begin at 1:15 in the afternoon, with the traditional Christmas meal, and the day starts with breakfast. Darren McGrady, a former royal chef who spent 7 years working at Sandringham, revealed a surprising tidbit: men and women eat separately for breakfast. While the men are treated to a hearty full English breakfast, eggs, bacon, and kippers, the women make do with simpler fare like toast, fruit, and coffee. King Charles III himself follows a particularly unique morning ritual, centered around muesli, dried fruit, and honey. The Christmas turkey, raised on the Sandringham estate, is the star of the festive meal, accompanied by classic sides like parsnips, Brussels sprouts, and crispy roast potatoes. Even crackers are part of the tradition. While everything may appear festive and straightforward, the underlying protocol leaves little room for sentimentality. For instance, couples are strictly forbidden from sitting next to each other during the meal. This rule became a source of controversy when Prince Harry and Meghan Markle challenged royal conventions by insisting on sitting together. This defiance reportedly caused confusion among other royal attendees and elicited disapproval from the aristocracy. As a result of this breach of tradition, it is no surprise that Sandringham will not be hosting the Sussexes this year. Sources from the Daily Mail report that the royal family did not even bother to send the couple their customary Christmas gifts. In previous years, gifts had arrived in California from London, but this year, no tokens or even cards made their way across the Atlantic. The growing distance between Harry and the Windsors continues to widen, with royal tensions between King Charles III and Prince William only adding to the turmoil. Royal tensions, King Charles III versus Prince William. The brewing tension within the monarchy raises a troubling issue: the strained relationship between King Charles III and his heir, Prince William. Palace insiders report that Charles is deeply concerned about the brevity of his reign and the diminishing time he may have to leave a lasting legacy. These anxieties are spilling over into the family dynamic, with Queen Consort Camilla also sharing her husband's concerns. She is keenly aware that her role in the royal landscape could dwindle into irrelevance after Charles's reign ends. Many continue to view her as an outsider, and speculation abounds that she may take on a peripheral role as a dowager queen, far removed from the influence and status she currently enjoys as queen consort. This looming uncertainty only amplifies the tension at Sandringham, with this year's Christmas likely to generate more headlines than heartwarming family moments. Adding fuel to the fire is the ongoing dispute over one of the Crown's most prestigious estates, the Royal Lodge, a 30-room mansion currently occupied by Prince Andrew. King Charles is reportedly considering transferring control of the property to Queen Consort Camilla, a proposal that has infuriated Andrew. The king has made it clear that the estate is financially unsustainable for Andrew, especially after he cut off his younger brother's royal funding. The Royal Lodge costs up to £2 million a year to maintain, a staggering sum Andrew can no longer afford. However, the disgraced prince has no intention of vacating the property. Sources claim that Andrew's daughters, Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie, have been quietly supporting their father, using funds from their wealthy husbands to cover some of the estate's upkeep. But the real question remains, how long will their financial and emotional support last? The princesses could easily reconsider their priorities if they calculate how much of their family budget has been drained by this arrangement. Further tension arises regarding the guest list for Christmas at Sandringham. While invitations have been extended to Andrew and his daughters, rumors suggest that the York family may snub the royal tradition altogether due to ongoing family rifts. Princess Eugenie, in particular, is reportedly considering spending Christmas across the ocean with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, a decision possibly fueled by her recent absence at Princess Kate's Christmas concert. The Royal Lodge Showdown, Andrew vs. Camilla. This year's Christmas at Sandringham will also feature an unexpected attendee, Tom Parker Bowles, the 48-year-old son of Queen Consort Camilla. For the first time, he will join the royal family's Christmas celebrations, sparking widespread debate. Traditionally, attendance at these events has been reserved exclusively for members of the royal family, making Parker Bowles' inclusion highly unconventional and reportedly a source of frustration for Prince William. As the king's godson and stepson, Tom's presence breaks long-standing boundaries, and many see it as a departure from tradition. When questioned about his attendance, Parker Bowles explained that it was a heartfelt request from his mother. "She told me she really wanted me there this year," he explained in a recent interview. "The past few years have been exceptionally tough for her, and as you grow older, you realize such moments might not come around again." This move has ruffled feathers within the Windsor family, as Camilla, a divorced woman with children from a previous marriage, is already a controversial figure. Her insistence that her son join this sacred royal tradition feels, to many, like a step too far. Prince William, a staunch defender of tradition, reportedly sees this as yet another departure from the monarchy's historical customs. A dazzling cast of royals at Sandringham. The expected guests at Sandringham this year include the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh, along with their children, Lady Louise and James, Earl of Wessex. Princess Anne and her husband, Vice Admiral Sir Timothy Lawrence, will also attend, as will cousins of the monarch, including Lady Sarah Chatto, the Earl of Snowdon, and the Duke and Duchess of Gloucester. Other members of the extended family will include relatives from the Kent branch, such as Prince and Princess Michael of Kent and Lady Gabriella Windsor. The sumptuous decor, perfectly set tables, and rigid dress code will define the atmosphere at Sandringham this year. Guests will face the challenge of frequent wardrobe changes, up to 5 outfits a day, to accommodate morning walks, luncheons, teas, dinners, and evening buffet. The mix of family disputes, royal etiquette, and unexpected guests ensures that this Christmas at Sandringham will be one of the most scrutinized and discussed in recent history. Whether the celebrations conclude in peace or spiral into more scandal, the royal family's Christmas promises to be nothing short of dramatic. The royal family's Christmas feast, a turkey for the children and an organic menu. The grand finale of this year's Christmas dinner will once again feature the beloved chocolate cake, a long-standing favorite on the royal dessert menu, adored even by the late Queen Elizabeth II. However, as insiders have revealed, the younger members of the Windsor family won't get to enjoy the festive feast alongside their elders. Instead, the children will have their own table, complete with turkey and a selection of specially prepared sweets. This tradition is not just a matter of royal protocol but also a practical measure to maintain order at the adults' table. One of King Charles III's greatest demands for the holiday meal is the ecological integrity of every ingredient. A staunch advocate of organic living, the king has long insisted that all products be sourced exclusively from trusted farmers. This rule applies to the Christmas menu as well, making it not only a luxurious affair but also an eco-responsible one. Following the sumptuous feast, guests at Sandringham will enjoy another cherished tradition, an unhurried afternoon tea. This ritual beautifully complements the aristocratic tranquility of the day. Later that evening, a lavish buffet awaits, with everything from delicate smoked salmon to delectable pastries, ensuring no one leaves the estate hungry. It is a tradition rich in history and protocol, but, as we have seen, the darker undertones of family rivalry and ambition will forever overshadow the so-called royal Christmas joy.